That shot is going to go long. And good evening, everybody. Alan Scott here, talking to you. Tatum Sports YouTube channel. I do not know if we're on HobbsAmerica.com as well, but we are happy to be bringing you, and it is Pink Night here in the lovely town of Tatum District. A matchup tonight here in varsity girls volleyball, taking on the Hagerman Lady Bobcats. And the Bobcats lead this thing 7-4. We are in the opening set. Had to reconfigure my broadcast tonight. The phone was not liking me. But I have a way of making enemies with technology. But we've got a good one underway. Home team working to get the lead back here. All in pink, you see the Tatum Lady Coyotes. My vantage point a little closer to the floor tonight. We've got a pretty good crowd here. So my normal spot, there's youngsters out there, athletes, and so I just moved over to the right a little of the scorer's table. And Hagerman, you see in their road white jerseys, black shorts, trimmed in green and black. And number 21 will put it in play for Bobcats. Tatum equal to the task and working hard up at net, but not able to get that one across. So it is 9-4. Tatum finds themselves down here early. Serve coming from the Bobcats, a set into the middle, and that is over. Good work by the Coyotes. Going to set it up in the middle there. And we're in the prelims here tonight. Is one reason why probably the phone did not like me. They start with junior high and then they go to JV. But you know, hey, I'm here. Why not bring you a little bit of this one? And we will get set for the varsity matchup a little bit later on. And they can only give you approximate times on these things, you know. You get up here and you're ready to go, and you roll, and you're still in the prelims. That's okay. But we were, I thought, going to get going around 5:45, so I went ahead and went. And I will have to double check too and make sure that's not junior high we're looking at. It's hard to tell these days. Kids grow up so quickly. Pretty good rally there. And we're tied at 9. The home team has made a nice comeback. Coyotes to serve it. And, you know, we could give some of the younger kids the thrill of saying, hey, they were on TV, on the internet. That one's going to go up into the rafters, out of play. Bobcats to serve it. There, number 5 puts it in play. These are your future, of course, varsity Lady Coyotes that you're looking at here. Good diving attempt on the far side, but unable to make the play. Tied at 10. This way I get a chance to test everything out too before we get to the main event. That one coming right at us. So we give you a little bit of this preliminary matchup. I know I don't have the battery power without plugging in to do the whole thing and then bring you the varsity too, but a nice little look here at what's going on in Tatum this evening. A lovely evening. And after the conclusion of the preliminaries here, then the varsity will take the court. Nice facility here in Tatum. Always nice to come and visit. (13-11). Tatum was down early, 9-5. Tied it at 9. We were tied at 10, and now Tatum leads it by 2, 13-11 in this first set of this match. Good diving return over there by the Bobcats, number 18. And Tatum will have that one go into the net. 13-12 is the score. Best of 5 they play. And that's a good shot from the junior Coyotes there. And all into the net on that one was number 21 working hard up front. Point's going to go the Tatum side of things. 14-12. And again, bodies on the floor over on the Hagerman side of things. They're not afraid to dive for it, that's for sure. 14-13 lead for Tatum. Gives me a chance to kind of check angles too for the later match coming. By the way, 17-16. Tatum still clinging to a 1-point lead here. And that'll go into the net. 20-17. We'll go till the end of this set here, and then I will step away and take care of some other stuff I got to do before we get the varsity on for you. But we're up and running on the Tatum Sports YouTube channel, HobbsAmerica.com. Want to thank all of our sponsors for bringing you the later match tonight. This one too. EJ's Pumping, the Norley Hospital District Tatum Clinic, Tatum Schools, Now Pharmacy, Legendary Services, and your friends at New Walmart's Family of Stations, One Radio Square Sports. And at New Walmart Digital Solutions. Yeah, we're pretty much digital these days. That's what lets us bring you the pictures and sound over the internet stream, and couldn't do it without those great local companies, businesses. Wearing pink night here at Tatum for breast cancer support and awareness. 22-19, the home team. And I will have to double check if this is just the JV game, or we're looking pretty good. If this is junior high, it's going to be a while before the varsity will take the floor here. See, I'm a task-oriented guy. I just get here. They were doing a countdown on the clock. I figure, okay, it's starting. I got to get ready and get going. So I did, and you know, dive in first and ask somebody later. It's kind of like, boy, I'm glad I don't fly airplanes. And a little rally going here for Tatum. They're 1 point away from winning this opening set of this preliminary match. Bobcats get it over. Tatum with the set and the drive. The return into the middle. They got to play that. And that will fall to the floor, and the Bobcats will celebrate. 24-19. They get the serve back, but Tatum is 1 point away from winning this thing. And there it is. Okay. Well, I gave you a little sample of the early matches here tonight. Stay tuned, everybody. We will be bringing you varsity girls volleyball district matchup versus Hagerman coming up here in a little bit. But 25-19 the score there as Tatum takes that set. So I'm going to step away, take care of things I got to do to get ready for the varsity broadcast. And thanks for checking us out on the Tatum Sports YouTube channel, and I believe that we're on HobbsAmerica.com as well tonight. We'll double check that, but thanks for tuning in. It's a pleasure to bring you girls high school sports on a lovely evening here, Thursday evening. Headed into Friday and then Halloween weekend. Okay, I'll be back later, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Alan Scott. So long for now. Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes!
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
The Tatum schools are proud to be a sponsor of this live broadcast. The Tatum schools are very proud of every single student. With the dedication in the classroom and with athletics, you have made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All of your hard work pays off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes!
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
The Tatum schools are proud to be a sponsor of this live broadcast. The Tatum schools are very proud of every single student. With the dedication in the classroom and with athletics, you have made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All of your hard work pays off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics.
Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney. Go Coyotes!
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
The Tatum
All right, we're getting set here for this varsity matchup. We pause now to pay tribute to America, everyone. Alan Scott with you, Tatum Sports YouTube channel, HobbsAmerica.com. All right, pregame festivities continue here in Tatum. Alan Scott on the scene once again. Hey, if it's happening in Tatum Sports, either myself, Patrick Alexander, or both of us will be there. Thanks to all of you guys for being where you are on the receiving end of our live coverage tonight on HobbsAmerica.com. And it is pink night here. And, of course, all of my pink is in the washing. But, yeah, it's hard to get used to it. And people look very nice, as you can see there. Some of the coaches and people taking care of the scoring duties and what have you. But, like, I see some of these people in pink, and I see them all the time, and then I see them tonight, and I'm like, what, is that you? It's a very stylish color, though. I like pink, and men, don't be afraid. All right. And they've been wearing pink for a while. Last volleyball game, the girls had it on. The guys in the last football game, the big win over Fort Sumner. I think that guy's paying off the officials. Oh, no. He's fist bumping them. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We've been following the girls' volleyball home games for the most part. We did in a road game at Eunice. That was a loss that they took. They'll get a chance to avenge that as we get on into the latter parts of the year. And in fact, if I remember my schedule right, that's Saturday here in Tatum. Eunice has to come here now. But on the table tonight, Hagerman Lady Bobcats here in the lovely and friendly town of Tatum. Over at their place, it was a 3-0 sweep for the Coyotes on the road, and, well, they're even tougher at home. So we shall see how things go tonight. JV won. I gave you a little bit of their match earlier because, you know, I scramble in here. And the times are always flexible, especially when you have JV, junior high first, then JV, then varsity. And I'm like, man, I just want to get there, get some pictures and sound, and worry about what match it is later. So as a result of that, I got to bring you some of the JV matchup tonight. Here we go on the varsity thing. We are underway. That's a good serve. Coyotes get it back. Opening rally and a good drive by the Bobcats. Even better dig by Cayenne Combs. But it is Hagerman that takes the first point. And they lead it here in the opening set. 1-0. Here you see the service for Hagerman. Good shot by West. That's picked up deep by the Lady Bobcats. A drop shot there. No numbers on the front for Hagerman, so I got to wait until they turn around and tell you who's doing what. They're also wearing breast cancer awareness shirts, but they got a logo on the front. Numbers only on the back, so I have to wait till they turn to spot who they are and what the number they are wearing. There's West to serve for the Coyotes. We're tied at 1 here in the opening set on the lovely Ingham and Tatum Gymnasium. Up for the hammer is Combs, Cayenne Combs. And it is in, and it's 2-1 Lady Coyotes. Just underway here. West to serve that one. And over the net from Hagerman. That's going to be a point for the Bobcats, as the Coyotes were unable to get that one back in play. And here comes the serve, tied at 2. That one's deep. That is West. Combs working hard at the net, and Hagerman's going to celebrate because they have a 3-2 lead after that clash at the net. Bobcats serving. There's West. There's Combs. A drop shot. Good rally by the Bobcats. That was Nikayla Taylor working hard at the net. And that will go into the net off of West, and it's 4-2 Bobcats. And make that 5-2. That serve was dying quickly. And unable to keep that one in play was Ava Slover, number 5. Here's the next one. That is Slover right there. And number 9 working at the net there, Jimenez for Tatum. Coyotes are down by 3. It's 5-2 in the opening set. That one's going to trickle over. That's Combs. She'll send it deep. Bobcat response on the hammer. And a great get back there on the baseline by Tatum after the spike. And they'll hammer it again. And same result. Valeria Mariscal able to handle it. And then Combs drops the hammer. Boy, it was good work up front by both teams. And number 16 for the Bobcats, April Nasace, has pretty good spike from what I saw there. But Tatum gets the point. 5-3 now. The home team trailing by 2. And that's going to be a service winner for the Coyotes. A nice serve by Ciara Jimenez. She's back to serve again for Tatum, and it's tightened up 5-4. Bobcats with the lead. And Tatum has tied it up. So 5 apiece, and just like 0-0 here. Play to 25, and then if it splits 2-2, you play a 15-point tiebreak. There is Jimenez serve coming into view. The set at the net, and the floater to the far sideline. Little drop shot by the Coyotes. Good rally going on here. They're going to set up Combs. 2 blockers there. Point awarded to Tatum. 6-5 now. Coyotes have fought their way back. They were down 5-2. Had a nice run here on the serve of Jimenez. And there it is again. That's a good get from Slover. And Combs came in to spike it tonight. However, that one. That's also going to result in a Tatum point, they say. No, it doesn't. They changed the scoreboard now, 6-6. Good game, good set here in the opening portion of this match. First set, best of 3, or best of 5, I should say. Very competitive here. Some changes in the lineup, and a player coming off a little gimpy for the Bobcats. There is the serve. Tatum gets it to the front line. A push from Combs. And it's good. Right on the line. That thing was a knuckleball, and it dropped like one. So the winner from Cayenne Combs makes it 7-6. As Tatum has fought hard in this match. They were down 5-2, took a 6-5 lead, and now they lead at 7-6. Coyotes to serve. The drive, the get, working hard there was Martiscal. That's a drop shot from De La O into the game. West with a good play. Combs over the net. Deep and good. Unable to handle it. Back on the baseline was the player in the gray shirt. Back in the far baseline there. End line for Hagerman. And I would like to be able to call more of their names, but the numbers are only on the back of the shirts, and I don't have a good vantage point to see them. There's a drive. Good work by the Coyotes to get that back. And the drop shot is good. So Tatum now finding their rhythm, and they're up 3. It is 9-6 here in the opening set of this match. Coyotes serve. And a cross-court shot from Hagerman. That was a good play. Driving it deep. And wow, they are somehow kept that thing alive and very nearly got a chance at getting it back over the net. But that'll be a Tatum point. And that is Soria De La O. And that point will force first time out of the evening. And it is taken by the Bobcats, who had a 5-2 lead. However, the score now, as we take this timeout, it's a minute timeout. Bobcats led at 5-2. It's 10-6 Tatum now. And a little district matchup tonight for you. Tatum swept the Lady Cats over at their place in an earlier meeting. This will be Alarcon to serve for the Coyotes. Set for Combs. Good play by the Bobcats to get that back, and it goes deep. Across the net, good. Nice play up front by number 9, Ciara Jimenez. Back to serve, Alicia Alarcon. Drops that one into the mid-level, and that's good. kind of in no man's land between the front line and the back line of the Bobcats. 12-6. Tatum now trying to run away and hide here in this opening set. Alarcon with another winning serve. And it's 13-6, and the Bobcats were right in it. But now starting to see it kind of get away from them. That's a line drive on the sideline. Bobcats do well to get it back. There's the hammer from De La O. 14-6. Tatum in the first set of this match. You see the high-fiving going on with the Tatum bench here in front of me. Serve for the Coyotes there. Up front, a good spike from number 8 for Hagerman. That is Natalie Gomez. She left no doubt about that one. She's seen enough of that Tatum run, and the Bobcats get it back with now the score 14-7, and Tatum with the lead. That is West. That's Jimenez. Combs, winner for the Tatum ladies. And it's 15-7 as Tatum gets the serve right back after allowing only the single point to the Lady Cats. Combs with the big serve for Coyotes. That one is hit deep, now into the middle. And good work by Tatum. That's a good get by Combs. And West thought about spiking that. It went over the net on its own. And that's going to wind up being a Tatum point. 16-7. With Combs serving. Very dangerous server. Took a little something off of that one. West didn't take anything off that one. And she dropped the hammer. They're going to set up Kylie again. Good work by the Bobcats to get that back. Combs with the shot. And again, a very game bunch from Hagerman, able to keep that in play. De La, oh yeah. Soria De La, puts that one away. And Tatum now up by 10, 17-7 in the opening set of this match. And that was Jimenez. That is Jimenez. That is West with the drop shot. Sent back deep by the Bobcats, and that'll wind up in the net. Awkward play in the middle there for Ciara Jimenez to make. Point goes to the Bobcats. 17-8 opening set, and Hagerman to serve. Combs on the return. Jimenez over the net. That is Jimenez straight up. De La O with the shot. And the drive from Hagerman. Jimenez gets it back over, and that'll fall Tatum's way. She was battling up front and doing a nice job of it against number 18, Michaela Diaz, for the Bobcats. Hagerman is now down by 10. Tatum has the serve back, up 18-8, and now make that 19-8. And that one was, I think that one was called long, was it? Yeah, that's going to go to Bobcats. But it's 19-9, ladies and gentlemen, after that exchange. And there's the serve. West up to play some defense, but it's a winner nonetheless for the Bobcats. Trying to work their way back now. Got the deficit 8-9. And there's the serve. Into the net this time from number 18, Michaela Diaz. De La O comes out. She looked good. Time she spent in there. And it'll be Slover back to serve it for Tatum with a pretty big lead here in the opening set. That is Ciara Jimenez, wear number 9 tonight. Done a good job in the middle up front for Tatum. 20-11 the score. And the serve will go back to the Bobcats. And not for long as that goes right into the net. Catches the tape. 21-11, Tatum up 4 points away from taking this opening set. And West is the person you want serving right now. Good play by the Cats. And that will fall. So good work from probably their best spiker and player up front is number 16, April Nesace. Put that one down, as Marvin Valbert used to say, with authority. Serve for the Bobcats. Combs with the hammer. Good get on the baseline from Hagerman, but we have a whistle. Point Tatum, and now it's 22-12. Miss hit of some kind was called on the Bobcats. It looked like a pretty good get to me. But there's certain ways and forms you got to use when you hit the ball to make it a valid shot. Timeout on the floor. And you can see that, well, you can hear and now see. If you can tell, you see the guys in the bottom left over there. They may be too far away, but they're banging the drum all day for the Tatum Coyotes over there. Man, it reminds me of being at the Great Native American Powwow in Albuquerque for so many years. Gathering of Nations. Okay, it's a powwow for Tatum, up 22-12. Coyotes with the serve, and that was Isabel Flores on the get for the visitors. Combs sees an opening, hits a clean winner. Back in the corner in the far left. She saw the open space and put the ball right where she wanted to. And the Coyotes are 2 points away from closing out this opening set. And it's Jimenez to serve. Gonzalez, and then a little drop shot from a teammate. Tatum equal to the task. There's a shot from Gomez, Natalie Gomez. West, meanwhile, diving to get that one for Tatum. Two defenders able to block Combs that time. And a miss hit by Combs. That'll give the point to the Bobcats. 23-13 as Hagerman refusing to say die here in this thing, even though they are down by 10 once again. Serve from the Bobcats, and the get by Slover. There is Combs once again. Gomez, and that one will sail long from number 18, Michaela Diaz. 24-13, some substitutions for Tatum, but they are 1 point away from taking this opening set of the match here tonight. There's the serve from Jimenez. The hammer, the block by De La, oh yeah. And Combs on the play. Good rally here. And the bench on its feet here for Tatum. That was Combs who brought that one down. Jimenez, De La, oh yeah. Good, and Tatum takes it. As De La hits a clean winner. And we got the first one in the books, y'all. 25-13 is the score in the opener, with Tatum taking the victory in that one. It takes 3 to win the thing. We'll let you hear from our sponsors on Pink Night. Proud to wear Pink Night. Breast cancer awareness going on here in Tatum, New Mexico. You're listening to and watching Varsity Girls Volleyball on HobbsAmerica.com and let you hear from our great group of sponsors. You'll continue to see pictures, and I'll be back chatting with you again shortly. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Tatum looking to take the next one, too, and maybe headed toward another possible sweep.
Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes!
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
The Tatum
All right, back on the mic. Thanks to the sponsors we heard from there for allowing us to bring these to you. Pictures and sound on HobbsAmerica.com tonight. And second set is underway. We're tied at 2. And just as in the first set, Hagerman jumped out to a 2-love lead. But Tatum has quickly come back to tie it. Coyotes have the serve here. That is a hammer if it stayed in. And it did. The serve's going to go back to Hagerman. Man, on a big-time winner from the Bobcat front line there. So it will be Hagerman with the serve and a 3-2 lead. If you're just tuning in, Coyotes took the opening set 25-13. Combs again with the big drive. She's very good. She's got power, of course, but she's very good at finding the open court and making the ball go where she wants it. Whether she hits it hard or takes something off it, she knows where she wants to put it and is able to do it most of the time. And we get the ball back in play here. Tied at 3 in the second set of this match. Best of 5 match takes 3 to win it. And that one is a point for the Coyotes. 4-3 Tatum. Serving is Isela Alarcon, number 6, another very good Tatum Coyote player. Hard hit by the Bobcats. West is able to go way deep and keep it alive. And a good rally by Tatum. And they tried to bring the hammer, but it went into the net for the Bobcats. And Tatum gets the point, now lead at 5-3. And the Alarcon serve is too tough to handle for the Lady Cats, and the lead is now 3. Tatum 6, and the Hagerman Lady Bobcats have 3. Alarcon to serve. They'll get it into the middle. That is number 18, Diaz, for the Bobcats. And there is De La O. My nickname for her is De La O. Yeah. She's made some big shots tonight. And that's a pretty nice drop shot right there from the front line of the Coyotes. And Tatum has its rhythm tonight. When I did the Eunice game, and our Eunice crew was otherwise occupied, so I did it for both schools. They just didn't seem to be in rhythm that night. Lost to Eunice down at their place. But they still have to come here, the Eunice girl. That one does not get over the top for Ciara Jimenez. Point will go back to Hagerman. 7-4 is the score here in the second set of this match. Tatum took the opener and the serve. And that was Alarcon with the get. And that is De La O. Yeah. I like that one. Soria De La O. Yeah. Point Coyotes. 8-4 lead. And number 1-4, Cayenne Combs back there to serve for Tatum. Just took a little something off that one. That is Jimenez over the net. And that'll be good enough to get the point. 9-4. Tatum Coyote Volleyball is brought to you by Legendary Services, Norley Hospital District, Tatum Clinic, the Tatum Schools, the fine folks at Now Pharmacy, EJ's Pumping, LLC, Legendary Services. Yeah, great bunch of folks. Very generous to help us put these games on the internet stream for you. And for people who want to see the Tatum Coyotes, you can just about anywhere on the planet. One of these days, this whole internet social media thing will really catch on. People are going to really start to use it. Trust me on that one. And the Coyotes are up now 10-5 on Pink Night here in Tatum, America. And I believe that was Aubrey Young on the serve. I have to double check the number. She's wearing a different one tonight. Yeah, 19 tonight is Aubrey Young for Tatum. She's a little spark plug. That point went to Hagerman. It's 10-6. Home team leading and up one set in this match. That's Combs in the middle. That is West to get it over the net. And the hard drive is handled by Aubrey Young. That is West. That's blocked. That's Jimenez, and it just falls to the floor. So not quite sure who was going to take that one. Point will go to the visitors out there. And I'll tell you, their best player up front came through for him again on that one. There's a shot from Isabel Flores. That's going to fall in for a winner, but it's Nasace who has really done the damage for Hagerman. April Nasace, number 16. She's wearing the blue mask right in the middle on the Tatum logo right now. Serve comes in. Coyotes set up West, and that's going to be out. Back toward the far left corner, just out. But Hagerman's on a little run here now, and they have gotten back in this thing. They were down 10-5. It's 10-9. And speaking of that, number 9, Jimenez with the shot there for Tatum. And De La O gets it back in play, and De La O, yeah, once again. When she misses one, I'll call her De La O no, but tonight she's De La O, yeah. 11-9 lead for the home team, but they've been up by as many as 5 and 6 in this second set. There is the set from Jimenez. West catches the tape, but it's good enough for a Tatum point. 12-9. 12-9. Tatum up by 3. Serve from Slover. That is Flores. That is Valeria Mounterskull. Michaela Taylor right there. West. That's Isabel Flores for the visitors. That get was from Slover. A high set there, and Michaela Taylor's able to drop that in for a point. Number 17 there, right in the middle of your screen for Tatum. And the Coyotes are now creating a little more distance, up 13-9. Serve from Slover. That's Flores with help. Cayenne Combs. West, again, hammers that one down the left sideline for a clean winner. It did go off the hand of Isabel Flores, number 3, who made a long reach to try and play it. But that is a Tatum Coyote point, and timeout is taken here. Second set of this match, the best of 5. 1 minute break in the action here. And Tatum was up 10-5, then saw that lead evaporate 10-9. And then they went on a little run of their own and now lead it 14-9. So they have stretched it back out to a 5-point advantage. One Radio Square Sports and the Walmart Digital Solutions, proud to be part of the community, bringing you these games. Couldn't do it without our great local sponsors, everybody. Please do business with them. You know, you hear us talking about them, you hear their ads. And they're the real power behind this thing that gives us the ability to do these things and do them free. You have to pay subscription fees at a lot of places to get live coverage of high school sports these days, and not yet HobbsAmerica.com and your respective sports YouTube YouTube channels. Back to the action here. Second set going on. There is a set. That's Taylor. That is West. Jimenez will get it over. Flores for the visitors. Blocked by West up front. That's Nasace right there. And a great dive just to keep it alive for Hagerman. And Michaela Taylor with the block. And still going. Good rally here by both teams. And Taylor will have that one go off the side of her hand. Shows the obvious frustration there, but I think we're okay. Coyotes are still up by 4. And Melissa Chandler, one of the bigger players, taller players for the Bobcats, will serve. Handled by Tatum. Jimenez. And that must have been, yeah, I think they call it a double hit on the up at the net. That is a point, Hagerman. And Chandler will serve again. There is Taylor. And that's just wide on the other side. And Bobcats are clawing their way back in this thing once again. 14-12 on the serve of Chandler. That's a good get from Slover. Hammered by West right into the defense. Take that. Point Tatum, and it'll be Kylie West going back to serve now for the Coyotes. 15-12 advantage for the home team. Deep one handled by West up to the front line to Combs. And handled by the baseline folks for Hagerman. And then they drive it right in the middle off Combs for the point. So the Bobcats, pretty competitive. Tatum was able to pull away 25-19 in the opener. But a little run here by Hagerman. West had to go down low and couldn't get that one, and they have tightened this thing up to a 1-point game. And the Coyotes would like to get the serve back, and that will be just out. So a nice run at serve here for Isabel Flores. We're tied at 15. Combs, Chandler, Flores, Nasace, and good hustle by West back there just to give Tatum a chance, and they do keep it in play. Heck of a rally by the Coyotes. Set for Combs, and put that point on the Tatum side of things. That's a big point right there as Hagerman fought their way back to tie it at 15, and then the Combs spike gives the point to Tatum and a 1-point advantage, 16-15. Jimenez to serve, and no. Catches the tape, and we're tied at 16. And I said 25-19 in the opener. I believe it was 25-13 is what I wrote down. But I still think it was 19. Doesn't matter. Tatum got 25. Jimenez to set up Combs, but kind of in an awkward place. He just had to punch it back over. That is West to Jimenez. Combs. This time the timing is there. And so is the spike. And we're back and forth here as the lead had gone to, no, we were tied at 16. Bobcats did not get the lead. They tied it at 15, tied it at 16. Now 17-16 Coyotes. That is De La O. Bobcats able to handle it. Jimenez, Combs, and the get. And the shot back from the Bobcats. There is De La O. Drop shot this time, and Hagerman handles it. And into the net, it finally goes. So De La O, able to work her way through that shot and get the point. Tatum by 2, 18-16. Alarcon to serve. That's a deep serve, and that is a service winner for Isela Alarcon. Strong server is Alarcon. Tatum up 3, 19-16. And she is working that middle end line very well. And that serve must have some break on it because they're having a hard time either picking it up or judging the timing back on the end line for Hagerman. That's Nasace to Flores. Cross the net to Jimenez. Set from West to De La O. And the push to the far side by the Bobcats. Hammer by Kyan Combs. Good get there by West and way up to get that one on a nice play at the net. They're going to say she reached over because Tatum is applauding, and they get the point. Yeah, they're going to say she reached over the top. That was a heck of a play taken away by reaching over a little bit too far from the Bobcats, and that was a big play late in this set. Serve stays with Tatum, and they lead at 21-16, and now 22-16. So all of that fight from the Bobcats, and then Tatum able to take that energy and turn it around here on the serve of Isela Alarcon. And that one will sail wide, though, and that will give the serve back to the Bobcats. 22-17. Kyan Combs on the return. There's De La O. And that one catches the net, and a point for Hagerman. 22-18. Bobcats serve. The get from Alarcon. Combs able to push that one over. Jimenez will set up De La O. That's blocked on a good defensive play up at the net by Hagerman. So it's a 3-point differential, 22-19, and Tatum is 3 points away from taking a 2-0 lead. Bobcats to serve. Alarcon with the get. West with the, Combs with the shot. Point Tatum. 23-19. It's going to be just about like the first one, which was 25-19, I believe. Nice job down low from the Tatum Coyotes. That was number 10, Valeria Maniscal, and it winds up being a point for Tatum. So Maniscal with a great play, and Tatum is 1 away from taking the 2-0 lead in this match. And this serve, the return from Hagerman. Set for De La O. And that is Flores to keep it in play for the Bobcats. Set to West. And West gets the shot to drop, and Tatum takes that second one, 25-19. And I think we had identical scores, but I wrote down 25-13 in the first one. I didn't think it was that lopsided. But bottom line, it's 25-19 here in the second one. They won the first, so they are up 2. In this best of 3 match here, coming to you tonight live from Big Red Country here. Tatum Coyotes. And a lovely evening it has been. Tatum cruising so far. We'll see on Pink Night if Hagerman can, pardon me, if they can muster up a comeback. They played well, and they were close in both of these opening sets. But Tatum able to fend them off late to take this 2-0 lead. Let you hear from our great sponsors. We'll be back for the third set here in just a moment on HobbsAmerica.com, and it's all courtesy of our fine sponsors and New Walmart Digital Solutions, One Radio Square Sports.
Legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
The Tatum Schools are proud to be a sponsor of this live broadcast. The Tatum Schools are very proud of every single student. With the dedication in the classroom and with athletics, you have made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All of your hard work pays off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
Hey Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes!
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Okay, we are back, and a big thanks to all those folks that we just heard from. Now, Pharmacy, Norley Hospital District, Tatum Clinic, the Tatum Schools, EJ's Pumping LLC, big supporters of the community of Tatum and high school athletics here, EJ's Pumping Service, and Legendary Services, find a bunch of sponsors, very generous to help us bring you these games. And in fact, we couldn't do it without them. So you see someone from any of those businesses or you're doing business with them, just give them a big thanks. And the Bobcats will serve that one. And did that stay in? It did not. It was long. So it's a 1-0 lead here. Tatum up 2 sets here in this best of 5 West. Will serve for the home team who'd like to get the sweep and end this thing early. That one came right at us up here. Tell you that. You see the young lady retrieve that one. No worries, TJ Miracle. It wasn't anywhere near the iPhone. And that one's into the net from Hagerman. 1 for the Bobcats. Tatum Coyotes here playing at home tonight. They have 2. It's a 2-1 lead. Third set. Tatum leads it 2-9. And the jump serve coming here. And a diving attempt by Flores to keep it alive there for the Bobcats. And the push right into the open court by Flores. That's a great play for the Cats. Isabel Flores showing good court sense there and a nice touch. So the Bobcats looking to get a set here. We're tied at 2, or get a set in this match. That one will fall in favor of the Bobcats. And if you're Tatum, man, you can't really afford to let up. Because if you let them, or they somehow take this game from you, you got to play another one. And then if you split it, you'll play a tie break. Combs with the shot. That's West. That is Combs. She'll push that one deep, and Chandler is back there for the visitors. There's a drive and a good get by Slover. Nice drop shot by Jimenez up front. Combs will just punch that one. That's off of Flores. Chandler able to help and get it back over. Jimenez for Tatum. There's West. That's Jimenez, and that is Kyan Combs. And a great rally here, and Combs will get another chance, and she will take advantage of that one and hammer it down the sideline for a winner. We're tied at 3. And number 5, Ava Slover coming out there for Tatum on the substitution. And diving to the floor there for the Coyotes was Isela Alarcon. 4-3 Tatum, but the serve will go back over to the Bobcats and make that 4-3 Hagerman, I should say. And now 4-4 as Tatum is able to work their way back and get that point and get the serve back. And that's Kyan Combs to serve for the Coyotes. And the drive and able to handle it back there was Mariscal, number 10 for Tatum. That is Yaneli Flores. Alarcon and De La O back on court for Tatum. Alarcon. There's West, and she finds the open court off the set made by Ciara Jimenez. So Alarcon, Jimenez, and then West will put that one to bed for the winner. And the home team now, and it's been nip and tuck here in the third set. It's 5-4 Tatum. And a good serve there. Front line shot from De La O. There is Jimenez. Will set up De La O. And a great play. And they've got to play that one. That was a great get from Hagerman, but West is able to finish it off. That was a great get and a great shot from number 18 to keep it alive for the visitors, Michaela Diaz. But Tatum gets the point, and Combs keeps the serve. And it is 6-4 now. Coyotes. Jimenez in the middle fools everybody. They thought she was going to set it. Not this time. She pushed it over their heads and point Tatum. That was the right time to do that because all night long she's just been setting. She caught him off guard there. Point Tatum on the Combs serve. And that is a net cord winner for the Bobcats, and 7-5 is the score. Tatum with the lead. They lead it 2-0. And the serve, kind of a knuckler picked up by Mariscal. The drive, Chandler. West tries to block it, but it's going to fall. Melissa Chandler. Back serving is Michaela Diaz for Hagerman. And there is the get by Alarcon. West working against Chandler at the net. Point to the Coyotes, and they lead it 8-6 now. And they have built 5 6-point leads. In the early game, they had a 10-point lead. But it's been 5, 6, maybe 7. This one at times in the first two. This one nip and tuck. Good serve from Aubrey Young. But the Cats are able to get it back. And that's a nice drive by Alarcon. There's Jimenez. She'll push it over. Drop shot and a diving get from Alarcon. That's West off the tape. Good. 9-6. Coyotes trying to put the Lady Bobcats to bed on Wear Pink night. And that is Aubrey Young back there in the pink jersey, number 19 for Tatum. Kyan Combs will come out and get a rest. A great night for her, as always. And Aubrey Young to serve. And the Bobcats get that back across the net. Handled by Tatum. De La O with that shot. There is the set for West, the drive, and the get from Diaz. That one is driven deep. And a good play by the Tatum Coyotes. Good hustle, but the point will go to the visitors, and it's 9-7. I think there's only been one instance in which Tatum was down by a point in any of the sets we've had tonight. They've been tied a few times. Into the middle, West. She hammers that one deep off two players. And a point for Tatum. They now lead it by 3, 10-7. Michaela Taylor's going to go back in. Slover back in. Alarcon and De La O come out for the Coyotes. Tatum trying to end this thing in 3 if they can. And to serve for Tatum with a score of 10-7 is Ava Slover, and she puts that one in the net. Good play there by West. That is Michaela Taylor. And that is a point for Hagerman. 10-9. And seemed like in the last two sets, in particular the previous one and this one, that the Bobcats been able to claw their way back in and recover from some sizable deficits. There's a drop shot from Taylor. They'll go to West this time, blocked. That's Jimenez. That is Nasace who got it back. West with the set for Jimenez, and that is the shoe on the other foot. Back deep, Coyotes get it. Jimenez in the middle. West with the shot. The drive, and it is out. Serve will go back to the Coyotes. And that is West on the serve. Your score 11-9. Favor of the home team. There is a set, and that one will go into the net for a new player into the action here for Tatum. It's kind of tough when you got to come in cold, right? And wearing 7 tonight is Sydney Rice. There she is again. And she gets it over that time. But the Cats are there for the return. Tatum also there for the return. That'll drop on the Coyote side of things. It's 12-10. And the Coyotes to serve with a 2-point lead. About halfway through this third set. Dive by West, working hard up there with Sydney Rice. But the point will go to the Bobcats, 12-11. Nip and tuck affair here in the third set. Serve coming from the Cats. Drive into the middle. That is Slover with the two-hander. Return from the Cats. That's West back deep to Jimenez up front. Little drop shot there. Return from the Cats. West will hit it high, and putting it down is Sydney Rice, number 7, doing good work up front. After she got that first miss hit out of the way, you know, you come in cold, get that miss hit out of the way, and has done great. But it's still a tight one, 12-11. Oh no, they just posted the point. It's 13-11. Tatum with a 2-point advantage. And that is Soria de la O. And Soria de la O, yeah. That took a while for that one to play out. A game effort by the Cats to try and run it down, but now it's 14-11 after the winner from De La O. And a lot of hustle over there on the Bobcat side of things, but that one was going away from everybody. Chandler tried to chase it down over the sideline there to no avail. And 15-11 on the Alarcon serve, which goes into the net there, but Tatum getting a little breathing room there until the missed serve. They're up by 3, 15-12. Serve coming from the Cats. Good job by Montescall to keep that one back in play, and maybe she didn't. And Coach West doesn't like to call. Tatum players are kind of quizzingly looking at the official, and it's a point Bobcats. And Coach West not pleased with that call. Thought that should have been a Tatum point. Meanwhile, the official that made that call is going to go over to the sideline and get another whistle. I think, or was she just getting a lifesaver or a piece of double mint? Oh, that looked like a double hit to me. Good work up front, though, by Sydney Rice for Tatum. And the rally is still alive. That's West. Mariscal, De La O, yeah. Again, De La O equal to the task. Soria De La O with the winner. 16-13, Coyotes trying to get the 3-set sweep. And Rice can't get that one over the net. 16-14. And going back to serve is Michaela Diaz for the Bobcats, number 18. There she is. Good get on the end line. And a good play by De La O up front. Soria De La, oh yeah. Lead back to 3 for Tatum coming out. And often an unsung player, Valeria Mariscal, who always is playing solid for Tatum. Aubrey Young, Aubrey Young wearing 19 will serve it here. And Flores unable to make that work up close to the net, and the Coyotes now have an 18-14 lead. And a good low line drive serve from Young. West able to handle that. Mariscal will set West up for the drop shot. Good play by the Bobcats, too, to put it in the middle, but Tatum is there to get it back, and Chandler had to dive and could not get there. Good work in the interior by West in that bunch for Tatum. Coyotes have a 5-point lead now and the serve. It's 19-14, looking to sweep them in 3. And not quite enough mustard on that one. But Aubrey Young had a nice run on her serve right there. Gave Tatum a 4-point advantage despite missing that last one. And the Bobcats, it's getting late in the match for Hagerman. De La O with the shot. And a great get on the sideline there for the Cats. There's West, and that will go as a winner. Kylie West able to put that one to bed. 20-15 now. Tatum knows when to pull away. This one was back and forth, back and forth. No lead bigger than about 3 for the Coyotes. Hagerman had a 1-point lead once or twice here in this third. And it'll be Ava Slover to put it in play. That's Chandler. Instead of going for the drive, she just does a two-handed push, and that's a nice change of pace. Drops that one in. Good play. Gives the Bobcats a point, and they get the serve back. And it's 20-16. Tatum on top. Chandler will serve. Tatum with the return, and Nikayla Taylor trying to drop the hammer down. But the Cats keep it in play. And that is Mariscal. And that's a tough shot. She's more of a defender and a hustler and a setter than she is a shot maker. That one was a tough place to be and get that shot to go in. Point for the Cats. And that serve sails long. It's crunch time, 21-17, and Chandler would like to have that serve back. Kylie West to put it in play for Tatum. That's Taylor up front who gets the put away and the Tatum point. And the lead, that's going to go to Hagerman. I thought I heard some boos over on the Tatum side of things. 21-18 instead of 22-17. 3-point set here. It is the third. That's Nikayla Taylor. Diving get by the Bobcats was a great play. And Kyan Combs with the hammer, and again, the back end line middle for Hagerman has come up big tonight. Bobcats get the point there. 21-19 as Hagerman's hanging around. And that serve goes to Slover. That's Jimenez. Mariscal, Jimenez. To Combs for the drive. And the little drop shot is good. West can't get there. It's a great shot from Hagerman. They're making a run, and that was April Nisace with the winner. 21-20, Bobcats trying to sneak back in. Combs thought she had it and does not, and we're tied at 21, and Tatum has let them up off the mat here. Part of that due to some great playmaking by the Bobcats, but we're tied at 21 now here late. And out, that was just out. The officials waited, asked each other, in, out, it was out. Tatum by 2, 22-21, a nail biter here in the third. Tatum leading at 2-0. Jimenez sets up Combs, drives it deep, and it's a winner. You see him getting up back there after trying to dive to get it. Tatum by 2, and that was a huge point. Boy, the last two have been big. We were tied at 21. And Ciara Jimenez will serve for the Coyotes, trying to hang on and get the sweep here. Hagerman has something to say about it, and that is a nice put away from the interior there for the Coyotes. That was number 8 with that shot, Natalie Gomez. And Hagerman to serve. Combs playing defense, and that's going to go out. And we're tied at 23. Back and forth, back and forth. You got to win by 2. And Hagerman's feeling it right now. Combs will push it toward the open court, and that's a winner from Combs. She has that sense of right where to put that thing and how to keep it away from everybody. And that's a huge shot and a very big point. We were tied at 23. Now it's 24-23. Bench on their feet. Tatum would like to win it right here. Flores. And they're going to call her in the net. No, they're going to go point Bobcats. Questionable. Tied at 24. I'm just going to leave it at questionable. Big point here. Combs pushes that into the open court. She does it again. And Combs is like, yeah, it's all in a day's work. You know, they think I'm going to spike it, and instead I just look for the open court and push it away from everybody. That is a great play and great court sense and a huge point. Now 25-24, and Combs could end it right here. And they set Chandler, and the drive and the get by Tatum. That is Combs. Jimenez will get it over. Flores with the set. Chandler with the drive. Coyotes with the block, and a good play by Jimenez to get it back over. Chandler just punched that one. Handled by Mariscal. West with the drive. That is Flores. Desperation time for Hagerman. Mariscal, Jimenez, De La O. Trouble deep for Hagerman. Flores will get that back over. Combs will get it. They set West, and Kylie West thought she might end it. And Jimenez thought she might end it. 25-24, great rally. West with the drive. Alarcon to Jimenez, and no, it is not over. What a rally here. De La O and Hagerman hanging in there. Never say die. That is Jimenez. That's West. And again, the Bobcats answer. That is off Tatum. Combs back over the net. What a rally here. Chandler. Combs. Jimenez for Tatum. And the winner for the Bobcats, and the nail biting continues. We're tied at 25. Woo. Man. Tatum up 2-0, but the last 2 sets have been very competitive, and certainly this one most competitive of the night. Ball in play. We're tied at 25. Chandler. Combs with the get. West with the shot. And still alive. That's Combs. Jimenez will set West. She punches that one deep. There's Flores for Hagerman. And West will send that one deep to Diaz of the Bobcats, and the Bobcats take the lead, 26-25. So you got a set point here. Back there to serve, Michaela Diaz. And The Bobcats take it. Man, they come storming back, nip and tuck. What an exciting set that one turned out to be. And they win it 27-25. And it wasn't so much that Tatum let up as it was that the Bobcats reached down and found something they didn't have in the opening two sets for that third, and they take it 27-25. Tatum won the first one easily. Going away at 25-13. They won the second 25-19, but they dropped the third here. 27-25 to Hagerman. So we're going to go 4. I'm going to take a quick break here and let you hear from our great sponsors. We have a good one going on here tonight in Tatum. And even dropping that set, Tatum still has a 2-1 lead. If they take this one, they can win it and avoid the split. We shall see. Back in a moment, you'll continue to get the pictures while you hear from our great sponsors making it possible on One Radio Square Sports, Walmart Digital Solutions, HobbsAmerica.com.
Student. With the dedication in the classroom and with athletics, you have made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All of your hard work pays off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes!
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
The Tatum Schools are proud to be a sponsor of this live broadcast. The Tatum Schools are very proud of every single student. With the dedication in the classroom and with athletics, you have made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All of your hard work pays off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
Hey, Tatum Coyotes.
Okay, we are back, and if you were watching there and hearing from our fine sponsors, as I hope you were, you will know that it's carrying over here into the next set for Tatum. They find themselves down 3-0 here, and feeding on the energy that brought them back to win that third. Hagerman is able to feed off of that coming out here in the fourth set. 30 seconds left in the timeout taken by the Coyotes, and Coach West and Homer just want to settle the team down. It's like, hey, come on. They've only taken one set off you all year. And it was a great win. Boy, some great rallies in that third. And Bobcats won it 27-25. It was back and forth all the way. But Tatum now down by 3 in the opening part of this fourth set. So you got to bring that to a halt. There is the serve. Into the middle it'll go to Jimenez, and then Combs. Then back deep on the baseline, Flores. Now it's number 5 who got it over for Hagerman. That is Combs for Tatum. Slover. Jimenez, Michaela Taylor. West will set Kyan Combs, and the drive, and again the middle on the end line, able to handle that spike. And the drive, and a great get by Combs. Mariscal to Jimenez to Taylor, and the point will go to Hagerman. And man, wheels are coming off the chuck wagon here for the Coyotes. They're down 4-love now here in the fourth set, and a great serve from Flores, who wears number 3, Isabel Flores. And it's 5-0 as Hagerman has come out on fire after getting that third set victory, 27-25. And even Coombs cannot get that one. That's her patented move. Just push it to the open court. Tatum is down 6-0. And stop the bleeding right there. They needed that shot. That is Yaneli Flores into the match. And I think that's the first time I had a chance to call her name, but that was a big point just to stop that run. 6-1. Coyotes are down here. And that point will go to Hagerman, 7-1. And that gray and pink, it's hard for me to read that number. She's had a great night. I think it's 14, Crystal Olivas for Hagerman. I keep mentioning the end line middle. That's her in the gray shirt right there. Man, she's had some awesome gets back there, especially on some of the harder hit shots from Kyan Combs and Kylie West. But more sideline stuff going on here between the officials and the Bobcats. There's certain protocol you have to observe and adhere to when you're subbing, including curtsying, I think you got to do. I shouldn't make fun of it. I mean, I used to play tennis a lot, and there's some pomp and circumstance playing tennis too. Hey, Walt. Bit of a sticky wicket here for the Coyotes, down 7-1. They were cruising, looking for the sweep. And the head mistress, she puts things back in play here, the head official. And we're back at it here, and the serve belongs to the Bobcats. There's another get for Olivas. And the drive, and Tatum, hopefully Coach West able to light a fire under them, because they thought they were cruising to another 3-0 sweep, which they did in Hagerman, but not that easy here tonight. West has to go deep for that one. Combs, Jimenez, Olivas, Flores, and the hammer. And, oh, man, they are feeling it over on the Bobcat side of things. Natalie Gomez, number 8, with the winner. And it's 8-1. And Olivas to serve. Kylie West for Tatum to Combs. And the drive, and they're just spanking it now. And Tatum has kind of lost the confidence they had in the first 2 sets. That was a tough loss in the third, but, man, the hangover is what's killing them here in the fourth. Olivas to serve. Jimenez with the get. There is Slover. Point Bobcats. They didn't like the shot from Jimenez. Coach West, again, not fond of that call. 10-1. Hagerman has come out on fire after they stole that third one. Well, it was a great effort, 27-25. Drop shot from Combs. Now she will hammer it. Combs said enough with just pushing it over. I'm going to hammer that one. Tatum needed that point. 10-2. This is far from over, but if you're Tatum, you got to make a run now. Cut into this thing before you give the serve back to him, because Hagerman's on fire here. After getting their first set win of the district season against Hagerman. Combs with the drive. Combs with the get. Good rallies in that last set, and a good one here, and that's a point for the Bobcats. Wow, it's like a whole different team on the Hagerman side of things after the 27-25 win in set 3. We're in set 4, and everything going right for Hagerman. Flores with the set, except now Chandler cannot get that one. Not a good set from Florida. 11-3, Tatum in a hole here. And Cayenne Combs about to go on a service run. Olivas with the shot, it's out, and Combs gets a much-needed point back for Tatum. 11-4, you're down 7. How about we get about 5 of those back here, Cayenne Combs. Good serve. This is how we do it. Okay. Yeah. 11-5. Tatum was down 10-1 in this set. West will set it high, and that is De La O. Yeah. Storia De La O. 11-6. Tatum has it down to 5. They have trailed by as many as 9 here. Combs to serve. The set from West. De La O. And another point for Soria De La O. Tatum's got it down to 4. Nice run here. And if you were paying attention, see, I predicted that. I said Combs was about to go on a nice service run. I asked for 5. I think she's gotten 4. That is De La O to West, and West will put that one to bed. And Tatum has cut it to 3. They were down as big as 9. They have whittled it away. Down by 3, 11-8. And the winner from Combs. And that will force the Bobcats to take a timeout. We got a good one going here. A minute break in the action, but man, a heck of a run there. It was 10-2 when Cayenne Combs got the serve. Hagerman on top, and now here 11-9. So she had a 7-point run with her serve there, Cayenne Combs. I said, hey, how about 5 good ones? She got 7. 11-9. And you just saw Cayenne getting a well-deserved rehydration break there. Nice run from the senior with the serve to get Tatum back in it, and guess what? She's still serving. So 11-9. Yeah, well, it must have been 11-2 or 11-3 when she took over. But Combs has been on a nice service run here to get Tatum back in it. De La O up against 2 defenders. That is Jimenez to West. She'll send it way high. They're going to set Chandler at the net. Drop shot. Alarcon is there. De La O is there for Tatum. That's Flores. That's Chandler. That is deep to. I got to see who's wearing 7. Sydney Rice for Tatum. Good job. That's a tough shot to make at the net, and they keep it alive. Good work by Jimenez, who sets West. That one's crawling over the tape. Combs will push that toward the open court. Hagerman has the answer. Chandler reaching over, and West putting it to bed. What a comeback by Tatum on the serve of Kyan Combs. Yeah, I think it was 11-3. And now 11-10. And Hagerman has the lead, but it's only a single point now. And West is going to try and get that one back. But good return from the Bobcats, and that's just bad luck. She goes up for it. It catches the tape, throws off the timing, falls in. Point Hagerman, and we're at 12-10. Tatum leads it 2-1. They took the first one 25-13, the second 25-19, dropped the third 27-25 when the Bobcats caught fire. And here we are in the fourth with a huddle over on the Hagerman side of things while Tatum is on the court. Is that a timeout or is it not? You can't just go over in the huddle there, can you? Okay, it is a timeout. I was wondering why Tatum was still on the court. Obviously, the headmistress didn't know that. I'll tell you, though, I just have a little fun with the officials. They do a great job. And it's a thankless job, too, whether it's volleyball or basketball or softball, baseball, football. And New Mexico needs more officials. Just ask your friend of mine, Ty Friend. He's a big part of the referee community. Some would say he's a better broadcaster than he is a referee, but I didn't say that. Your friend of mine, Ty Friend, voice of the Hobbs Eagles, he does a great job. And he's a big part of the refereeing community here and helping to recruit refs, Ty Friend. Okay, here we go. And it is a 1-point situation now, 12-11. Serve will go back to Tatum. Down by a point, but still up 2-1. Aubrey Young, and don't let her tiny stature fool you. She's a good server and a great hustler and a good volleyball player for Tatum. An important serve here. Young will put it in play on Pink Knight. A great diving get by the Bobcats. And again, same player. That is Chandler. When I get a number on her, because they're only on the backs of the jerseys, I'll tell you who that was. But that's a point to the Bobcats. 13-11. Yeah, that was the number 10. Back-to-back diving gets. Carlisle Villa. And she'll go back to serve now for Hagerman. Leading it by 2 and now by 3. Aubrey Young with a diving attempt, but unable to get it in play. Serve from the Cats. That is Jimenez to West, and West gets that one to drop. 14-12 now. With the serve going back to the Coyotes. I didn't think there was any way that this thing would go 4. It could still split if Hagerman pulls off another victory here. We'd have to go to that 15-point tiebreak. And that one is going to fall on the Tatum point side of things there. After Sinclair had problems getting it. Ball is back in play, and that'll fall Tatum's way. Tied at 14. Some fortunate luck for the Coyotes here. Last couple of points, and we are tied on the serve of Ava Slover. So it's brand new, just like starting 0-0 here. Sinclair hammers that one. And that is out. Tatum has a lead, 15-14. They have not led often in this third set. In fact, I don't think they've had a lead until now. Slover at 15-14, Tatum. West would like to have that one back. We're tied at 15. And Tatum showing signs of being a little weary after giving up that third one. It was a long game, 27-25. You got Sinclair serving for Hagerman, and the call is out. And it may get overruled. We've got, no, they're waving Tatum's way. Yep. Tatum gets the point, 16-15 Coyotes, and West serving. Combs smashing, and that is in. Tatum by 2 after trailing 10-1 here in the fourth. And a big part of that comeback was on the serve of Combs. Now you've got West serving, and that's going to go out. Now it's like it never happened. 18-15, and Tatum was getting spanked early in this fourth set. West, great serve to the middle. Olivas with the diving get. In the middle to Jimenez. Nasace just reached out and whacked that one back. Combs off the tape. West in the middle drives that one low, and it will go out, and Tatum will get the point. That was good work by Sidney Rice back there, too, before the shot by West. And West to serve. Olivas to Flores. And Combs is there for the recovery. That will fall, though, and it will be Melrose. Hagerman's point. 19-16, and Hagerman saw a 10-1 lead evaporate here. Trouble. Combs trying to bail him out. Does. That's Flores. And Combs again. Great work up front to get a block up there working against Nasace for Hagerman. Coyotes by 4 now, 20-16. They got some breathing room, but boy, the third set was a nail biter, and this one looked like it was going to go to Hagerman, but Coyotes fought their way